Hey y'all, it's your girl Raylyn, and today we're doing a 2-product wash and go using Crazy Sexy Curl and 808 Base Gel from the Doux. Let's get into it. Starting with the small section in the back, I'm wetting my hair and detangling with my unbrush. Next, I'm going in with the 808 Base Gel, emulsifying it in my hands first and applying it to my hair. I'm adding water as needed because this gel does perform best on wet hair. I was working with an older bottle, so it was hard to get the remaining gel out the bottom of the bottle. It does come with a pump originally. I like this product, but I feel like they should rethink the packaging because it's hard to get everything out without cutting that bottle open. I'm following up with the Crazy Sexy Curl setting foam. I had to smell this product because I've had some unpleasant experiences with the scent in the past, but we'll get into that later. I'm applying the foam on top of the gel, and look at how well they play together. I've used Crazy Sexy Curl by itself a few years ago, and it did absolutely nothing for me. I've used the 808 Base Gel with the Mousse Texture Foam, and it gave me a bomb wash and go. I noticed that the foams from the Doux give me better hold and definition when I pair them with the 808 Base Gel. They didn't really work out for me when I used them by themselves. So if you've tried either of the foams, whether it's Crazy Sexy Curl or the Mousse Texture Foam, and you didn't like it, run it back with the 808 Base Gel and see how you feel about it. I did shingle the front of my hair with this combo. I think it contributed to some frizz in the front, but we'll see that later on. This is what my hair looked like with the products fully applied. I did sit under the dryer for about an hour and a half. I feel like the 808 Base Gel kind of helped with the smell. The scent of the Crazy Sexy Curl, when I first tried it in 2023, it smelled like spit and sneeze to me. I did not like it. Everyone was like, oh, it smells so good. It smells like honey. I don't know what kind of honey they were smelling, but the 2 bottles that I've had, they did not smell pleasant. This bottle, I didn't really smell much of it, but I have had COVID since the last time I had that, so I don't know if that's playing a factor in it, but I'm also using it with another product, and I feel like the smell of the 808 Base Gel, even though it's kind of light, it overpowered the smell of the Crazy Sexy Curl. I don't really smell that spit smell, but when I was using the ones that did have that nasty scent, it didn't linger on my hair once it dried. So right now I only smell the Base Gel. This is what we got. I feel like I got some buildup. I'm probably not gonna do too much fluffing tonight because I'm only really taking it down so that I can go get something to eat. It's been in a bonnet all day, and it's probably gonna go right back up in the bonnet until tomorrow morning. But I can say Crazy Sexy Curl gave me a pretty good hold. Like, my hair is defined, it's soft to the touch, but I can tell that I'm gonna get a little bit of longevity out of it. I have a little bit of frizz at the roots, but I'm not really too worried about that because, I mean, I did use a mousse gel combo and I kind of wanted more volume anyway, so I'm not mad about that. I still have a pretty good amount of definition, especially on the ends. That's where most of the hold is, so I'm not mad at that. This is what we're working with on day 1. Still defined, it's soft, it smells good. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Good afternoon. I can't even tell you what day. I know what date it is, but I can't tell you what day it is in the actual wash and go. And that's mainly because my hair has been up in a bonnet majority of the time. I think the last time y'all saw me, it was like day 2 maybe? Day 2. And that was about 2 days ago, I believe. So we are possibly at day 4, maybe day 5. I will go back and double check. My hair's been in a bonnet the majority of this time, and I've noticed that my styles seem to last longer when my hair is up and not out. I will wear it out if I'm out, or if I want it to be seen, or say like I'm recording a video. But when I'm at home and I'm lounging around, I have my bonnet on because I want to be able to relax without worrying about compromising my definition or my curls or my volume. Like, I don't want to have to compromise my style because I want to relax and be comfortable. Now, this may be something that's like controversial for some people. I know that we were taught not to wear our bonnets outside of the house, wear our headscarves outside of the house, but I'm not gonna lie to you. When I walk my dog, if all we're doing is going for our quick little walk and coming back in, we're not taking like a super long 30-minute hour walk, we're just, you know, in and out 15 minutes, I will have my bonnet on, and I'm not ashamed to walk around with my bonnet on. You gotta do what you gotta do. So I just say all that to say, if somebody is making you feel bad about having your bonnet on or your headscarf on, tell them to mind their business. Ask them first, why does it bother you? Is it hurting you? And once they give you that answer, tell them to politely mind their business, because you're doing what's best for you and your hair. But anyway, it is day 4 or 5. I believe the last time I was on here, my hair was up in a buff. I've just been putting it in the bonnet to kind of minimize the tension around the perimeter of my head. And I also saw a video on TikTok where this lady was talking about how she broke up with the pineapple method, and now she just puts her hair in a bonnet because it's easier to fluff it out and work it down. And she made a good point, because when your hair is up, you have to do so much work to bring it back down. And when you just pull a bonnet off, like, it's still smushed a little bit, but you don't have to work as hard. I have a little bit of breakage like at the crown. I feel like doing pineapples contributes to that. I could be wrong, but at least from my experience, I don't really wear my hair in updo styles anyway. The pineapple is like the most I'll do. And when I was doing that regularly, I feel like it might have been breaking my hair off in the crown, especially because I wasn't properly like gathering all my hair at the top. I was kind of just gathering it from the outside instead of making sure the inside is also gathered up properly. Just for the sake of my health, I think I'm going to break up with the pineapple method too. I do like the stretch that it gives, but a blow dryer can do that for me too. I think it might be time to cut my bangs, because I find myself having to pin my hair up in the front when I wear it in the regular afro shape more often than not, and that's kind of annoying. So far, I'm liking this combo. I don't have any flakes, my hair is not dry, it's not crunchy, it's still defined as you can see. I have a little bit of frizz in the front, but it was already kind of frizzy when it finished drying. But I don't know, I like it. I mean, it's a killer combo if you ask me. We're gonna see how much longer it lasts throughout the week. It'll probably last like a good 3, maybe 4 more days, especially because after I film the next video, it's about to go up in a bonnet anyway. But this is what we're working with, day 4. 808 base gel, crazy sexy curl mousse on top. I like. Now, in comparison to my #1 wash and go product, I would probably rate this like #3 in the top 3. I haven't experienced it yet, but one of the reasons why I kind of slowed down on using the Mousse Def Texture Foam and the 808 base gel is that it gives like a sticky residue, especially if your hair gets wet again. With me living in a humid climate, you know, the moisture in the air attracting to my hair throughout the day, my hair would be sticky to the touch. And it's not as sticky, but I'm noticing some stickiness in the areas that are a little bit damp from when I just sprayed it. Not really a fan of that, but it's not as sticky as the other combo. So let's see. So this is what we're working with. And I will see y'all later. After a few hours, I got tired of my hair being in my face, so I decided to just pull it up into a puff for the rest of the day. I definitely need to cut my hair or shape it. Okay, I do have some buildup. Right in here, but it's not too crazy. By day 5, I decided to switch it up and do a claw clip style. I still had great definition from this wash and go, and honestly I could have worn it in a fro for many more days, but I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and wear more natural hairstyles when I do wash and goes. I'm starting off by sectioning off the front of my hair, which will be slicked back. Then I'm sectioning off a small row of hair in the back and securing the leftover hair with the hair tie. I'm using the Big Papa gel to slick the front of my hair back in sections. Once the front is secured, I tied it in the back with a rubber band in between the big section and the bottom row. Next, I'm just repositioning my puff at the top. I'm not going to slick that hair back or use any gel. I put the actual claw clip in off camera. It is a butterfly clip and I use that to cover up the hair in the back. Lastly, I'm redefining that bottom row using the Big Papa gel. Overall, I love this combo. It gave me great volume and definition and lasted for 5 days. I'm sure it could have lasted longer. I would rate it an 8 out of 10 and I would definitely put it in my top 5 wash and go combos. This is the final look. Thanks for watching.